Good day, learners. I'm your teacher Marie, and we're going to learn today the CVC and sight words. So now let's start with the CVCA words. Okay, so now we're gonna identify the sound of each letter and try to blend the sounds. Okay, the first box is P that sounds B, A, and G. G. Now it's your turn to repeat the sounds. Okay, then next we're going to blend the last two letters, which is B and AG. Now we're gonna put it together, and can you guess the word? What's the word? The word is bag. Okay, very good. Next, the second box is, repeat after me, or if you can identify, just say the sound of each letter. D, A, M. D and am equals to dam. That's great. And the last one, the last box, r, a, t, r, and at equals to, what's the word? It's rat. Okay, very good. Okay, the next slide is another CVCA word. Okay, now let's identify the sound of V, which is V, and the letter A, and then the letter N. Now, if you put together the A and N, it will become an. Very good. Now, V plus an equals to, what's the word? Okay, the word is van. Very good. Now, the next box or the second box, let's read. S for S, A for A, and D for D. Now, A and D sounds, if you put together, call it add. Then if you put the S on the beginning, it becomes S plus add equals to, what's the word? It's sad. Very good. Okay, the last box, J, A, R. J and R equals to char. Very good. Now, if you have time, you repeat the words without the help, or if you can guess the words on your own, then just say the word. Okay. Okay, great job. We're done with the CVCA words. Nice one, kid. Now that we're done with the CVCA words, it's now time to go to the CVCE words. Okay, the first letter of the first box is letter F, which sounds very good. And the letter E is and the letter D is D. Okay, good job. Now, and ed. Ed. What's the word? Fed. Okay, that's good. That's great job. Okay, next. The second word is P, E, and then G. Again, can you repeat it? Now, P and E and G, if you put it together, the sound is egg. Say egg. P and egg is peg. Okay, that's great. Next, the last box for this slide is H, E, and then N. H plus N equals to hen. That is the female chicken. Okay, very good. Now we're on the second slide of the CVCE words. Okay, now the first box is the letters S, E, and then T. Okay, now let's go. Let's gonna identify the sound of each letter. What's the sound of S? S. That's right. How about the E? And then how about the T? T. Okay. S, and T. If you put together the e and t, it will become et. S plus et equals to, what is the word? It's set. Very good. Now, on the second box, there's the letter. What letter is that? Can you guess? If you still remember the lessons that we had when you're kinder one, the W, E, and B. Now, what's the sound of the letter W? It's ooh. How about the letter E? Eh. How about the B? B. Now, woo plus eb, eb. That's the combination of the two letters. It will become web. And what is a web? That is where the spider lives, and it is made of his or her saliva. Okay. How about the last one? It's what are the letters on the last box? It's H, E, and then M. Now H sounds. How about the E? It sounds eh. And how about the M? It sounds mm. Now if we put together the last two letters, it will become M. M. Say M. M. Now H plus M equals to hem. Okay, that's good. Now, okay, we're done with the CVCE words. Now that we're done with the CVCE words, I'll give you 2 thumbs up again. Very good. Next are the CVCI words. Again, what are CVC? Consonant, vowel, consonant sounds. It means that it is a 3-letter word which the I or the letter I is in the middle of it. Okay. Again, what's the sound of I? It's E. Very good. Now let's go to the first box. P sounds P, I sounds E, and N sounds N. I and N, if you put together the sound, it will become in. Okay. How about if you put the first sound of P on the very beginning, it will become P, in. Put together, pin. Okay, that's great. Okay, the second box. W, E, and then G. W, and then combination of ing, which is ig. Then the last or the word is wig. Say wig, wig. Okay, that is what you usually use when you have no hair, or that is the thing that is commonly used by the clown. Okay, the last box is T, E, and P. T, and the combination of E and P, it's ip. T and ip. Tip. Okay, that's great. Okay, now we're on the second slide of the CBCI words. Okay, the first box, what are the letters? Okay, the letters are the B, I, and B. Okay, what's the sound of the letter B? It's B. Very good. How about the I? E. Very good. How about the B? B. Nice job. Now if we put the I and B together, it will become ib. Nice job. Now B, B, and ib, it will become the thing that is used for baby, babe. Very good. How about the second box? What are the letters? R, I, and D. What's the sound of R? R. How about the I? E. And how about the D? D. Okay, now put together the I and D, it will become id. Say id. Okay, r and id, it will become read. Say read, read. Okay, next p, e, and then t. Again, what's the sound? P plus eat. I and T, if we put together, it will become eat. P and eat, it will become peat. Very good. Okay, another job well done for these CBC I words. Very, very good. Excellent. Okay, now that we are already done with the CBC A, E, and I words, can you guess what's the next CBC words that we're going to learn? It's letter. Oh, very good. Okay, these are the CBC O words. But first, let's go first to the first box. Okay, what are the letters that you see on the first box? It's letter C. That sounds K. How about the next one? O. That sounds O. And B. That sounds B. Now put together the O and B, it will become up. K plus ob equals to cub. Say cub. That's right. Next, the second box. G, that sounds G. O, that sounds O. And D, that sounds D. Now, can you guess the word? G plus odd equals to God. That's correct. Next, the last box. L, that sounds L. O, that sounds O. And G, that sounds G. O plus G equals to og. L plus og equals to, put all the sounds together, it will become lug. That's right. We are now on the second slide of the CVCO words. Okay, let's go again to the first box. What are the letters that you see on the first box? It's letter S, very good. O, and then the letter N, that's correct. Next, what is the sound of S? It's S. How about the O, and the N? N. Now, S plus on equals to son. Say son. Son. It is the male kid of the parents, or the male kid. Their son. Their son. Yeah, that's their son. Okay, the next one. P, O, and P. P plus up equals to, what's the word? Pop. Very good. Next, the last box is, what are the letters? N, O, and then T. Very good. Now, what are the sounds of N-O-T? It's N, A, and T. A plus T, or put together the sounds, it will become ot. N plus ot equals to not. Okay, that's great. I can see that you're doing great. Keep going. We're near to the finish line. Okay, now we're on the last one, and that is the CBC. Oh, we're done with the letter A, E, I. And what's the last one? It's U. Very good. Oh, we're now going to learn the CBC U words. You can do it. Fighting. Okay, the first box. What are the letters that you see? Very good. That's T, U, and B. Now we're going to identify the sounds of each letters. Are you ready? Okay, what's the sound of T? It's T. Very good. How about the U? It sounds that is in Filipino the U sound, but is for English of you. How about the B? B. Now, if you put together the last two letters, the sound of it, ub. Say ub, ub. Okay, that's good. Now, t plus ub equals to tub. Say tub, tub, bath, tub. Oh, that's it. Next, the second box. Mm, and d. Plus d. Combine the two sounds. Ud. Say ud, ud. Again, ud, ud. Plus odd equals to, say mud. Say mud, mud. The last box. P sounds p, U sounds and G sounds g. P plus ug equals to pug. Okay, that's the breed of the dog. Great job. What are the letters that you see on the first box? It's G, U, and M. Now, what are the sounds of these letters? G, and M. Put together the y, and M sound, it will become Say G plus equals to, what's that? It's gum. Say gum, gum, chewing gum. Oh, that's a gum. Next, what are the letters that you see on the second box? It's R, that sounds R. How about the second letter? It's U, that sounds and the N, that sounds okay. What is the sound if you put together the U and the letter N, or the N? It will become un. Say un. R plus un equals to run. Very good. Okay, the last box. What are the letters? N, that sounds N. U, that sounds and T, that sounds T. Now, if you put together the sounds of and T, it will become ut. Say ut, ut. N plus ut, it will become a nut. Say nut, nut. That's great. Nice job. Okay, now job well done for reading the CVC words, which are the A, E, I, and O, and U. Now we're going to go a little bit further so that you can now master how to read words. Okay, now let's give it a try to read the basic sight words. We're going to read from the very top left going to your right, and from the top going to your bottom. That's how we read. Okay, these are the kindergarten sight word list. Okay, the first box on your left, coming to the very first left, it is letter I. Say I. I. It will. We will not say E because that's how we pronounce it. Like, I am Teacher Marie. You. How do you say your name? Can you say it? Okay, that's great. Okay, the next box on the next to the right is, how do you say that? Can you read? L, E, K, E. If we're going to say or blend the sounds, we're going to have this sound, like, but we cannot say that word. We should say this word like. Say like, like, Ike, like. Say like, like. Thumbs up is a like. That's it. Next is the th. What's the sound of each letters? T, h, and e. How do we say that? If we put all together the sounds, it will become the. Say the. Very good. Next, A and D. Oh, that's the letters again. What are the letters? A and D. What are the sounds of this? A, n, d. Again, a, n, d. But if we put all together the sound, it will become end. Say end, end. And the next box or the last box for the first row is, what are the letters that you see? S, E, E. What's the sound of S? S. How about the E? E. And how about another E? E. Can you blend the sounds? It's not se, it's C. We call it C. C. Teacher, do you see this? My handwriting is great, right? Oh, that's how you use it in a sentence. Say see, see, or another word for look. Next, on the second row, let's start on the very first left corner. There's the letter W and E. We cannot say this as we because it's English and we pronounce it as we. Say we. Yan. Next. How about the next letter? What's the letter? A. And we can pronounce it as a or a. An apple or a box. A submarine or a submarine. Like, a or a is correct for this letter. Next. T and o. Say two. Not that it. This is not to. We pronounce it as two. Say two. Two. Next is k, o for letter O, m for letter M, and e for letter E. If you put together the OME, it becomes And if you put the C on the very first sound, we say it as come, come, come here. And I say that's a sentence. Next, the last word for the second row are the letters M and E. M sounds and E sounds eh. Now if you combine these sounds, it will become, it's not me. We pronounce it as me. Say me, me. Next, what are the letters? W, W for woo, I for E, and T for t, and H for h. We say it as with. I am with you. I am with my parents. Just like I am with my family. That's how we use it in a sentence. Next, M and Y. That are the letters. Or those are the letters. Now if we say the sounds and Y, me, there's no word like that. We pronounce it as my. Say my. Next are the letters Y, O, and U. What is the sound of the letter Y? It's Y. How about the O? It's O. And how about the U? It's But if we combine these three letters, we say it as U. You are my children. You are my pupils. Now that's how we use it. Can you use it as your word in a sentence? Very good. Next, these are the letters W, H, A, and T. What is the sound of letter W? It's woo. How about the H? How about the A? Ah, and T, T. If we put together all the sounds, it will become what? Say what? What? What did you say? What's your name? Oh, that's how you do it. That's how you use it in a sentence. What? What is the color of your shirt that you're wearing today? That is how we use it as a sentence, and it is a use for questioning someone or questioning something. Okay, next. The A, the R, and the E. That sounds R, E. If we combine this three-letter word, the three-letter Yeah, the three-letter word, it will become, say, R. R. Again, what's the sound of A-R-E? It's R. Next, we are now on the fourth row. N, O, and W, which sounds N, O, N, O. There's no. That's not how we pronounce it. We pronounce it as now. Now. You are reading right now. That's it. Next, I and S. Is. Oh, that's it. Is. 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 Next. The next letters are the H. Next. O. That's good. And W. How. How. Say how. How. Oh. How. Say it again. How. Next. F, E, N, and D. F, E, N, D. Find. But there's no word just like that. We pronounce it as find. Say find. Find. Next. T, H, E, and S. We say it as these. Say these. These. That's how we pronounce it. Next, on the fifth row, for second, third, fourth, and fifth, the letters are W, I, L, and L. How should we read this? It's W, E, L, L. Can you combine all the sounds? It's will. Say will, will. Next, B and E. We cannot say it as be, be. That's not how we pronounce it. We pronounce it as B, B. I will be here for about 10 minutes. I will be there for about 5 minutes. That's how you use it. Next, G and O. How can you read that? G, what's the sound of G? It's G. And how about the O? O, G, O, go. Go! That's how you say it. Next, F, O, R. That are the letters. Those are the letters. Can you say the sound of each letter? F for F, O for O, and R for R. F, or, for. Say for. Next, M, A, K, E. M, A, K, and E. Say make, make. Next, on the sixth row, those are the letters P, L, A, and Y. Okay, the P, L, A, and Y, which sounds P, L, A, Y. Play. We say it as play. Play. Repeat after me. Play. Play. Right after this, you're going to play. Am I right? Oh, well, you're going to answer some activities before you play. Next, S, A, I, and D, which sounds S, A, E, and D. We pronounce it as said. Say said. Said. Next, G, O, O, D, which sounds G, O, O, D. We read this as good. Say good. Good. Next, S, H, and E. S, H, and E. Their sounds, if you put together all the sounds, it will become she. Say she. She. Next, A, L, and L. A, L, L. Al. There's no word just like that. We pronounce it as all. Say all. All. Yeah. Next, H and E. What's the sound of H? It's H. How about the E? It's E. Now, H and E, we say he. Next, N and O. N and O. No. Next, D and O. D and O. There's no do. It's not do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. It's not like that. We say it as do. Say do. Next, D O W N. D O W N. Blend all the letters. It will become down. Say down. Down. Next, A, V, and E. That is for the letters H, A, V, and E. We say it as have. Say have. Next, H, E, L, and P, which sounds L, P. You are asking for help. Say help. Help. Next, L, O, O, K, which sounds L, O, O, K. If we combine all the sounds, it will become look. Say look. And then the next one, O for O, U for and T for T. If we combine all these sounds, we say out. Out. Again, out. Next, O, F, F, which sounds O, F, F. Which, if we combine all these letters or these sounds, we say off. Turn off the lights. That's off. Meaning you're going to turn it off or shut it down. Next, T-A-K-E, which sounds T, A, K, and E. We say it as take. Say take, take. Very good. So here are another set of sight words that you should practice with your mommy. So you need to practice more to blending, to master blending sounds so you can read well. Good luck and stay safe. Oh, okay, I hope you listen to your mommy, okay, children? Thank you.